Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I'm having a fantastic day. The suburban house that we designed last episode in creative mode has been built on the server. I built it during a live stream, but didn't want to build it again in videos because we basically already built it together once. And I know not everyone really liked the fact that spent most of that episode in creative mode in my testing world, but there was also quite a few people who said things like, wow, I actually learned a lot from this video, and this has really helped me make better houses and things like that. So I'm going to call it mission accomplished. Like, I know that not everyone likes the creative mode type episodes, and I don't do them very often. But you know what? If it helped anyone, I'd say that was, I accomplished what I wanted to. Today, what we're going to do is essentially do the interior of this house. We're going to divide it up into rooms. We'll probably do some interior decorating. And also, if there's time, I'd like to do a little bit of landscaping around the house. I did do a driveway and a sidewalk. But other than that, that's about all I've done here. So that's kind of the plan. And I think we should have just about everything we need right here in this shulker box. So first things first, I think for the downstairs, I want to go hardwood floors. So we're going to go spruce floors in the downstairs. Unless we put a kitchen down here, which we might. And that might be something other than hardwood. But for the most part, I think I want to do hardwood floors inside. Let's put a crafting bench down. And let's make a bunch more of these slabs. There we go. We're also going to have to get all the torches out of here that I spammed around. We'll replace them momentarily. But want to get the floor filled in, and then we're going to want to start dividing this thing up into rooms. And what I'm kind of thinking is that we'll have a couple rooms downstairs that are actually divided by like proper walls. But this area in here has these really nice high lofted ceilings. We also need to clean up the interior ceilings as well because they look really bad right now. But what I'm thinking is for the interior, I'm thinking we'll maybe have like a loft, right? So we'll have these nice high lofted ceilings in here. And then we'll have maybe a staircase that kind of leads up somewhere around here. And then this bit will actually be a second floor. But over here, this will stay open. I think that'll look pretty cool to have kind of like a balcony almost sort of sticking out. So let's just finish getting the floor all filled. I can't seem to place the blocks. This is... okay. Let's... remember how to place blocks, Self. You've been playing Minecraft for how many years now, and you can't seem to place blocks? What is going on? Terrible. But anyway, we're going with kind of an elevated floor here. I think it'll work better. That way, we had the porch outside. That way we don't have to actually tear out anything down here at all. And it kind of gets us up at the right elevation because I like having the windows up at about this height. So that is our plan. And almost done with all the slabs. Oh no, it's a ghost block. Dang it. So this is one of those like super ghost blocks that like Mumbo had in his little underwater starter base that he did. And there was a couple blocks that they just couldn't replace. Like they couldn't do anything with them, though they were air pockets. The only way to fix those is with actual, like, commands. So you have to... And I don't know if this is just a bug on the server or if this is a bug in Minecraft 1.13. I don't know. I haven't encountered it in a single-player world at all, but that doesn't mean that it's not a thing that could happen. So the only way to fix this is with commands. Luckily, Exuma is on right now, and he actually does have access to op. I do not. So I'll see if I can get him to fix this for us, and then I'll be back in a sec. All right, guys, I am back. So the super ghost block has been fixed, and I've started kind of laying out where some of these walls are going to go. So my thinking is, right, here's the porch. You walk in here, and we'll have like a little, like a sunroom. I'm kind of considering... Let's just grab some of these. I'm kind of considering doing another room right here and making this into its own, like, separate room that maybe you would get into through here. That might be an option, but the windows would look really weird right there. So I don't think I want to do that. I think I want to have this a bit more open. And then, yeah, we can just make this into a wall. Basically have this like a little sunroom, right? This, I think, is going to be our kitchen right here, this area. This will go out to the garage. And then this right here will be the staircase that leads up to the second floor. And then this space over here, I want to have these kind of tall, lofted ceilings. So let's kind of start building up our walls. I need a lot more gray concrete than that. Here we go. And we'll just kind of go like so. There we go. So we'll have kind of this this larger wall here, and once we kind of get the walls in place, it's really going to help us kind of figure out how we want to do different things within the house. So that'll be great. Another doorway right there, and then probably one here. And I don't know if this is how tall I want to go, but for now, let's kind of just build these up, and then we'll see where we're at from a height perspective. Yeah, I think this is good, because we want to be standing at this level right here for these windows, I think. Unless we may actually... Yeah, I'm actually going to change this a little bit. I think I want to raise this window up by one, like so, because then all three of these windows are at a consistent height, which will make it a little bit easier when doing the floor. So this seems like a good height for the roof, or for the walls, I should say. And we'll just kind of go like that. And then here, we're going to have our floor go right here. So that'll work. We can kind of bring this wall up as well. Although this little bit here, that's where the stairs are going to go, I think. We'll sort that out. In fact, why don't we sort that out right now? Let's figure out the stairs real quick. Let's just grab some spruce stairs. And we said you get to them right here. Ooh. Yeah, okay. We can kind of hide them like so. And then they'll lead you up to this floor, I think. I was kind of thinking of doing non-wood floors up there, though. And then as for right here, this is the door that goes out to the garage. We could cover up the stairs pretty easily by doing something like this. And then we can put a door like right here that leads out into the garage, right? That might work. This needs to be covered, though, for sure. If we're going to put the stairs there. Man, that's a really tall staircase, though. Like, that feels too tall. Maybe we want to lower the walls by one. I mean, that would mean the windows are a little bit higher, but I think that's okay. Yeah, I think we want our walls down here instead at this height. And then this will be the ceiling block. Or maybe even the one below that will be the ceiling block. Except in here. In here, as I said, we're going to have those nice big kind of lofted ceilings, which I think will look really nice. So let's kind of go here. And then I think, I mean, we also need to get, we also need to figure something out where we can cover up all this spruce or make it look better. So I think what we'll do, we'll say our walls are going to go up to here. Right? This is the height we want our walls at. Let's just fill that in. Like so. Probably have a railing here and a loft that kind of overlooks everything. And then we could go, well, this is also kind of a weird space. This big giant window. I have an idea. For that. Let's go grab some more stuff. And maybe we would be better off using hardwood floors upstairs as well. I was originally going to use white concrete for the floors up there. But let's maybe start with the ceilings. And I know that I want the ceilings in here to be white concrete. I know that for sure. And it's not necessarily a bad thing to have a 2-block thick ceiling, because it would allow me to do some stuff with lighting. Like I could put glowstone in the ceiling or whatever. But that feels about the right height for this room. And then, I mean, that would be, what, 2? So that would be like right here would be the ceiling in this room. But then the question becomes, what do we do with this? That's such a weird space. And I think the answer... Ooh, that window might be a little bit too tall. I suppose what we could do is something along these lines, right? And then, like, right here... it would kind of come over. And then since this is the stairway, we would just block all of this off. The whole stairwell. Up to a certain height. So then you'd have like a little bit of an elevation change going into this room, which would not necessarily be bad. That could work. It is super dark in here. Let me sleep real quick. We'll see if that helps. I know there are windows. But I'm out of torches because I torch spammed the whole area outside the house. And we're back to you have to sleep twice for some reason. Something weird with the data pack. I don't know, whatever. Let's see. Do I have the stuff to make some torches? I do not. I have no coal. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's take this with us. Let's see if we can sort this out. Because this is such a bizarre space. Like, I mean, that seems like a good height to get through here. Maybe what we want to do is something like this, and then put a wall right here. Right? So that would essentially end up being like a lofted ceiling. How does that feel? That feels really strange. I'm not a huge fan of this. I think I would maybe want to go and divide it up like this instead. Like, that feels a bit better, but it still feels really weird. Like, maybe what we want to do is drop this window down by 1 block. I don't know. Let me kind of mess around with this for a while, guys. Let me figure out what I want to do. I'll be back with you in just a little bit. Okay, guys, I am back. I've gotten the house all kind of divided up into rooms, got doorways and walls and stuff like that in place. So, we already talked about sunroom, kitchen over here. This goes to the garage. This is kind of a big open room with a bit more of a vaulted ceiling, which I think is good. And then this little room right here, this is going to be a bathroom. This will be like a half bath. And then upstairs, we've got a little like kind of landing room here. I don't know what you would necessarily call this. Maybe like a living room or an office or something. This will be the master bedroom. And then this will be a full bathroom with a shower and all that kind of stuff. As far as like the ceilings and the roofs go, I made it work as best I could. It's a little weird for some of the stuff. So I made it work as best I could. And I think it's fine. I mean, yeah, I think it'll work. I want to check one thing because I did end up making this window over here a little bit shorter. It still looks fine. Yeah. That's that. Okay, cool. So that's all good. So I think the next step is probably to start actually like detailing and decorating some of this stuff. I may also swap out the floor in the kitchen to something that's not hardwood. I don't know. I mean, I've lived in houses. In fact, I think, does my current house have hardwood floors in the kitchen? I think my current house has tiled floors in the kitchen. But my previous house had hardwood floors in the kitchen. So yeah, I mean, I think it would be okay. I don't know. I do love hardwood floors in houses. I think they always look pretty nice. And then up here we've got, I think some of this might end up getting carpeted. But yeah, I've got a bunch of detailing and stuff like that to do. I think I'm going to probably start with the kitchen here and the living room, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, I am back. I'm in the shopping district. I wanted to grab a little bit of wool, so I just went to U-Shear. I own the place. I own U-Shear. I'm allowed to take from it without having to pay. It's my shop, right? Like, it's not stealing if it's your own business. Anyway. Well, we're here. There were 4 diamonds in there, by the way. Someone else has been using it, which is great. And I figured, well, we're here. Let's also just check the Bouche's Boutique. Okay, no more sales since yesterday. That's not surprising. Okay, so anyway, let's head back to the suburban house. I've done quite a bit since the last cut. I've been working basically on the downstairs. And this room here, I still need to figure out what exactly I'm going to use this for. I'm kind of leaning towards like a little sunroom with just a bunch of like plants that are growing and stuff like that. I think that could be really cool. But in here, this is going to be the living room, the office, and the study, but it's all going to be kind of open, which I think is pretty cool. And then in here, this is the kitchen. So we have like a little kitchen table, got an oven, refrigerator, countertop with a sink, maybe a little like workstation, cutting board. I also want this place to be somewhat functional as an actual like Minecraft survival base sort of place too. So we got a little storage up here, crafting table, furnaces. You know, I still want there to be some functionality with this as well. And then right here, this is what I needed the wool for. This is going to be our television. And yeah, although actually now that I'm looking at this, now that I've went to the trouble of grabbing this black wool, I think this gray concrete, this dark gray concrete would be, yeah, that's a million times better. Figures. That's okay. I'll use the black for the speakers on the side, because every big TV, of course, where I dig in, there's granite. All I really want is stone. I don't even want granite. I just want some stone here. Here maybe? Just like sneak back, grab just like a little bit of this. I don't need a lot, but just a little. Don't tell anyone that I'm leaving holes. Anyway, so let's grab this. Let's make 4 buttons. And I think we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is like the TV, right? This is the big TV for all your house, giant, I don't know, gatherings, family gatherings. And actually, I kind of like the idea of putting a little bit of carpet on top of that, just so there's a tiny bit of difference. yeah, that's not bad. So there's the television, couch, with the little chase, coffee table. Over here, couch again. I sunk some banners into the corners to act as like the little pillows or whatever that you see on couches. Some bookshelves, desks, all this other kind of stuff. I mean, please remember, guys, interiors are really not my thing. I struggle so hard when it comes to interiors. It's just not something I'm good at. I've tried, and this is me attempting to not only do interiors at all, but do interiors for a style that I'm not super comfortable with either, because contemporary, suburban, stuff like that, this is not really my preferred building style either, because, like, you're essentially making stuff up, whereas in, like, a medieval style, you think about, like, what would be in a medieval house, and there's a lot of blocks in Minecraft. Chests. Chests would be all over a medieval house. You'd have maybe hay bales outside to feed the livestock. You'd have, all this different stuff. And here it's like the refrigerator. Oh, also, I thought this was kind of cool. Using an item frame placed on the counter, kind of like it's a plate, ready to be washed. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. Anyway, also in here, there's a little half bathroom. So we've got our toilet and then a sink with a little tripwire hook. Lighting up here done with end rods. And I also did a different floor in here as well, just to kind of separate it. So, I mean, this is the downstairs, and I think I'm pretty happy with it. I still want to do something with this. I think this is going to involve flowers and greenery. So I'll probably tackle that next. And I think since we're using a lot of dark oak kind of around the place, let's make a whole bunch of dark oak trapdoors. And honestly, dark oak trapdoors are so expensive. Or trapdoors in general, not even just dark oak ones, but dark oak trapdoors in general are just ludicrously expensive. So I'm thinking we'll do maybe something like that, and then maybe another one like right here. And these are basically going to be like little planter boxes, right? And then maybe we'll do like a floor lamp right there. That could be like a little floor lamp, I think. I think that's kind of cool. And then maybe we go, where did I put that crafting? Oh, it's in my inventory. Of course, I found it. There it is. And then we do maybe like a little coffee table, like right here. That's supposed to be like a coffee table or something. I don't know. But then in these areas, I think we can maybe put like some coarse dirt or some regular dirt. Might actually just be easier. Because we got 4 regular dirt there. And then maybe, there's got to be some dirt around here, right? If I just, oh no, my inventory is full. Ah, the struggle is real. Okay, I think we're good now. I'll just do that. You know what? I am gonna put a torch down here. By the way, I always get asked when I am doing things in Java Edition for hiding lighting. Why don't you just put it under a slab? That doesn't work in Java Edition. That's Bedrock only. So like right here, see how it's kind of dark, right? If I put this down and I put that light there, yeah, it's not actually providing any light. So just kind of be aware of that. Speaking of lighting, we really need to figure out how to get some light into this spot. I suppose what we could do, let's get rid of this. Let's break out that one and that one. Go torch, torch. Put those, well, actually, let's do these as the spruce slabs. Like so. And then somewhere, there it is. I was gonna say, somewhere I've got some wool. Let's make some, excuse me. Oh, you know what? I put this at totally the wrong level. I didn't even have to do that. We'll go boop. And Boop. Torch, torch. And then we'll just put some carpets in like that. So that's like a little area rug, right? Just to kind of help us with that. Also, paintings. Paintings are a thing. I haven't really found a good spot to put a painting. I'm sure we will. Like, actually, this would be a pretty good spot. And I just realized I still have I have different textures. I have, in my Kingdoms texture pack, I change all the paintings to make them a bit more, like, landscapey, if that makes sense. I think I want a painting right there, but not that one. Give me the sunset. Yeah, there we go. That's the one we want. I think landscape paintings are really good. So we'll put one right there. I think that's fine. And then we'll just kind of squeeze those in there. And then we can put some flowers in here, and that'll add a little bit of color and a little bit of life. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Okay, sweet. I'm actually super happy with this. Oh, that's right. You gotta sleep twice. Yeah, no, I got it. I understand. Stupid, weird behaviors. Also, in the garage, I forgot to show you this. There's like a little tool area over here and a bunch of storage. So I thought that turned out pretty well. One more thing I want to do downstairs was that little, like, sunroom area at the beginning. I think I want to put some flowers in there. And I know Python is selling them, but I'm not sure where his shop... Oh, here it is. I couldn't see it at first. Try this again. Okay, so he's selling flowers here. Flower pots, a diamond for 16. Flowers, a diamond a stack. I don't want... I mean... Like, that's great. But I don't want, like, a full stack of these guys. But I guess I'll do it anyway. Let's... Maybe we'll just take one... Maybe we'll just take the Azure Bluettes or whatever. I love these. I love this flower. This is, like, my favorite flower. And then maybe... Oh, he's completely sold out of flower pots. Yo, Python. How am I supposed to buy flowers from you if you have no flowers for sale? It's very unfortunate. Okay, fine. Well, I guess blue orchids could be really good as well. Maybe a nice mix of blue orchids. I'm actually going to take one stack. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'll take one stack of oak leaves out of here. Because then that's still odd. No, yeah, we're good. And do I have any Azure or any blue orchids? That's the question. Because you can only get them in swamp biomes, and I feel like I went to a swamp biome and grabbed a whole bunch of them. But I'm not entirely sure. Maybe that was a different world? They'd be in here. Oh, look. Awesome. I've got 10. Sweet. Okay, that's fantastic. So that will be more than enough. So let's go back to the suburban house, and we'll finish off the downstairs, I think, pretty easily. So fly past XB's place and land right here. And then I think we want to go with a mixture of these two flowers. Something like that, I think will be pretty nice. Just, you know, grow a couple different things. And then over here, let's maybe go dark oak logs like that. And oak leaves on top. That does not look quite as good as I was hoping. Not even close. Oh, yeah, that was another hidden lighting down here. This little prismarine thingy. Okay. Maybe we try this instead. This is getting very expensive. But let's make 2 cauldrons. We'll put one here and one here. And we'll go like that. And then let's actually put a bookshelf here and here. I don't like it in both. Let's maybe do it that way. Just a little bit of a thing. Or maybe we just get rid of the bookshelves entirely. Maybe we just leave it open back there. That's not bad. Yeah. Yeah, let's just maybe leave it open. Or better yet, I have a better idea. Here's what we'll do. I want some greenery over here. But instead of doing it that way, let's just put them both on one side over here. I think I like that better. And then we'll leave this corner open. Yeah, that's nice. Okay, cool. So there's the downstairs. There's probably a couple places that aren't completely mob safe. But I don't think there's going to be too many. I think it's mostly mob safe. My inventory is just so bad. It's so terrible. Okay, there we go. Put you back. Grab the carpet. Nope, that's not carpet. That's carpet. There we go. I think that's pretty good, honestly. Like, we've hidden lighting in here. We've got lighting hidden over here. Lighting hidden over here. There's lighting in the bathroom. I think it's mostly good. Like, there's a little bit over here where we could maybe do some stuff, but I'm not overly concerned about it. I am going to put a crafting table right there in the doorway as like a doormat, because also functionality. And then I think that's pretty much good to go. And then there's still the upstairs, but I think I'm going to leave this bit for now until I get some ideas. Or maybe I'll see if I can get someone else who's better at interiors to do it for me. Anyway, guys, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. We still got to landscape the outside as well. Maybe we'll do the upstairs and the outside next time. Anyway, guys, I got to call this one here. I'm out of time for this one. If you enjoyed the video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.